It is New Year's Eve, and we're in the shop. Y'all know what that means. Welcome back, YouTube. It is old Chevy 4x4 coming to you once again with a New Year's Eve wrap-up video. We're going to take a look back at 2024 and enjoy a cool beverage while we're doing so. I didn't get to do this video last year. Beginning of last year was rough for me, man. I mean, not really rough. I mean, everything was okay-ish, but I started out with the flu for like the first week of January. Through New Year's and the first full week, I was just in bed, being miserable and pitiful. I had also sliced off the end of my finger with a mandolin slicer because I'm a dumbass, but you know how that goes. So, here we are at the end of 2024, guys. How are y'all doing? It's been a minute since I have cammed up and made a video and talked to y'all. Really not a lot going on around the house, man. It's been just a busy working year. We'll go through it all. We'll go through it all. But first and foremost, man, I hope y'all are doing great. I hope each and every one of you had a very Merry Christmas. I wish each and every one a very safe New Year and Happy New Year, even though it will be the second probably by the time this actually makes it to the tubes. But I hope this evening is safe and wonderful for y'all. If you choose to go out and celebrate, I hope you do so safely and responsibly. And if you stay at the house, man, have a ball. I hope you have a great night. That said, guys, let's get the ball rolling, shall we? I'm going to start out by, I'm not going to get real political. I'm going to get a little political. I'm not going to get real political because you see I'm representing, right? So rest in peace, Fred and Peanut. And big FU to the state of New York. And an even bigger FU to the worthless piece of crap they call the menu. That's all I'm going to say. That's as far as I'm going to go. Our year, like I said, started out kind of rough. We had, well, I guess let's start the video. I guess we gotta start the drink. No bottle this year, guys. Just a deuce. Just a deuce. So, started out the year, like I said, I was sick. Lacerated the end of my finger because I'm a not real smart person sometimes. And actually, a little snow. Started out the year with a little bit of snow. So, let's check it out. I don't have a lot of video this year, guys. I really don't. So we'll do some talking points, I got some pictures, and we'll wrap it up. Let's get going. So like I said, we got a fair amount of snow for this area. Everything was shut down for a few days, which is always fun for me. And it was actually cold enough. We're out burning we got a supplement wood stove outdoor furnace, and we're using that. So I was using a little MT125, my little LS tractor. We're on year 4 with that thing going into year 5, and it's been fantastic. I have no complaints about that little tractor. All right. 13 degrees. Let's see if we can get a start up here. There she goes. Spring of the year was beautiful, had great weather for the most part. Didn't have the best of luck. We lost a really great dog, and you know that's always tough. You always hate to see that happen. But fast forward to the later part of the year, to the fall of the year, we gained a really great dog too. We were able to save little Buford, and you know Buford, when we got him, was 16 pounds. He was 6 months old, almost 7. And he was 16 pounds, and he was just skin and bones. And now his chunky butt is 55 pounds. He's not chunky, you see him, he's still pretty lean. But he does have mega esophagus, mega E. He's got something that is wrong with his esophagus. We've already discussed this in another video. when I introduced y'all to him, but he is well controlled, if you will, on medicine, and he's able to eat, and as you can see, he's grown and gained weight, and he's doing really well. He's a great fit. So we're going to jump back and forth all through this video. So also back in the spring of the year, we picked up a new addition for the little farmstead, little homestead here we got going on, and we bought a Kawasaki Mule that I've been eyeballing side by sides for a minute now, and time was right and the price was right, so we dove into a Kawasaki Mule SX, and that thing, man, has been fantastic. Of course, y'all know me. It wasn't, it wasn't 2 hours old, and I was in the shop ripping things off. Surely, guys, I'm not the only one that tears crap apart right away. But here's the underside of the bed. 3 cans of undercoating, rubberized undercoating later. Think it came out pretty decent looking. Freaking ladybug. Ah, oh my God, see? That right there is a situation. Tried to get the stupid ladybug, dug my fingernail in. Yeah, so that mule, man, that mule's been fantastic. I put it to work pretty well right away, and I've been beating on it pretty good, even taking it down little joyrides around the back roads and whatnot. It's been a great little machine. Can't complain about it at all. So, like I said, I really didn't get into much this year. It's been a pretty slow year around the house and around the shop, mostly because work has picked back up. We're the busiest we've been since COVID, we'll put it that way, since the big pandemic. We're not quite at pre-COVID levels, but it's definitely the busiest it's been since COVID. It was the busiest it's been since COVID, and it was kicking right along for a while there, so stayed busy with work. Homeowner stuff, around the house, just messing around the yard. Had to put a central unit in this past spring. Luckily, I know a guy that can do stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, put that in, and really kind of cruised through the spring. I had one little shop project. I picked up a little trailer, a little itty bitty long car, with the intention of putting it behind my little wheel horse Suburban. Well, we're just about ready for a new project. I picked up this little lawn cart at a little thrift store / antique mall type deal. There's a little dump cart, the little trip lever up here. It is tiny, man. It is really small, and I honestly believe it's for like a Huffy or a rug or some kind of a little micro mower. That came out real well. I'm pleased with how that turned out. Really not a lot else shop project-wise, some little piddly stuff that I didn't bother doing videos or pictures of or anything like that. Kind of mulling over my mind trying to think. I don't think there's really anything else that's happened around here. Brought the hard power out earlier in the spring, put it in a couple different spots in the yard. Historically, when it was at Julie's parents' house, they would bring it out with steam engines and they would park it out for people to see during the summertime, and then put it back away during the winter time. So we did a similar thing. We put it down in the lower yard and then put it up in front of the house for 4th of July. Of course, it gets a little cantankerous when you try to start it after it's been sitting out in the rain for 2 months. take it places. And next year it'll be 100 years old, so it'll be really cool to be able to take it somewhere, like a tractor show for its 100th birthday, right? Or commemorative year, whatever you want to call it. But we lacked the equipment to do so. The model Toyota sure ain't pulling that thing, and even the Sequoia weighs more than what it should be towing. So, regardless, I've been looking around, and I come across back in September a '95. Y'all don't hit me. Ford F Super Duty, 7.3 diesel automatic, 12-foot bed on it, 2-wheel drive, solid truck. Old farm truck, just no beat up old farm truck, but good bones, good workable bones for a project truck to turn into a 100-power hauler. So that's really what I've been messing around with pretty much since September, as far as projects-wise goes, It needed just odds and ends stuff. Had to put wiring harnesses on, or bell cover gasket / wiring harnesses. Had to put glow plugs in it, put one injector in it. What about the seat? Man, the seat was destroyed, absolutely destroyed. Like the driver's side, the passenger side is beautiful. Driver's side, you can take your hand and reach down and touch the floor. Crafty we were. Crafty, frugal, creative, constructive, however you want to look at it. Bunch of hardware wire, like 16 gauge, just hardware wire, clamps, cable clamps, crimp-on furls, springs made from lawnmower deck springs, you name it, man, we put it on there. Bunch of free foam, I still got some of that stuff laying here. Got it all back together. Upholstered it with Gorilla Tape and threw a seat cover on it. And let me tell you, it came out all right, man. It's not terrible. It's comfy. That said, guys, just like this year, this beer has come to a nasty, swilly end. Again, I wish each and every one of y'all the very best in 2025. From my family to yours, I'm blessed, man. My parents are doing well health-wise. We're doing well health-wise. The dogs, like I said, we had a little rough start to the year, but everything's been going well. The homestead in general, everything's been going well. So I'm very thankful for what I have and what we've got going on, even my old beat up trucks that I'm working on all the time, right? So, yeah, that said, here is hoping 2025 is good to all of us. That's what I have for you. Thank you guys very much for watching the videos, checking out the channel, leaving the comments, and all that good stuff. I'll leave you with finishing this one off, rolling into some Buford clips, and we'll see you next year. What are you doing? Buford. Buford. What do you got now? A bolt. Buddy, I'm confident that can't taste good. What do you think, Clyde? All right, maybe just a little more political.